What's up, guys? Happy Halloween. It's not really Halloween, it's October, so happy early October. Well, early Halloween. Yeah. Hey guys, so there are things I want to announce to the world of YouTube. And a lot of people will be like, oh, well, you are like everybody else on YouTube. Why would we kind of do what, listen to what you have to say, because it's like every other story out there. I know everybody has technically the same story, basically, for why they became a YouTuber. So I get it, everyone has technically the same story of why they became a YouTuber in the first place. This isn't my first channel. This probably won't be my last channel ever. So yeah. The reason why I decided to make a YouTube channel was because in the real world, in this world, not in this beautiful little box, I never had a voice. I was awkward. Let's just put it that way. I was bullied. I never had the energy, the guts, whatever you want to say, to stand up for myself. I am a 5'1", 90-pound woman actually, now, but back then a girl, that never had a voice. She never had she never thought she had a purpose, because I never had friends. I had one neighbor out of this whole neighborhood that I live in that was about my same age. Was my friend. Like, we always played together when we were younger. And she was technically my friend. And that's the only person I had, like, in real life. What I would technically call my true friend is my dog. Well, she's passed on. I would technically call her my only best friend, my only sister, my everything. I technically never had a voice. I couldn't. Everyone didn't want to be my friend for one reason, and it's always been that one reason since I was little. That I was a monster and I was a freak. I was this weird thing that if they stand too close, they'll get it. I give whatever I had to them. And at the time I had rheumatoid arthritis, and I still do. But at the time it was like rare. It was getting still studied. I was just really, no one really knew what it was in the county I live in, and they all thought, oh, don't touch her, she's gonna give you what she has. Just don't. You'll become a monster. You'll become a freak. So I didn't have friends because of that. I was awkwardly short. I was too skinny for the world, for this town. I had Harry Potter glasses, sorry for all you Harry Potter fans. I had the whole Harry Potter glasses, and that wasn't in style. I don't even know if I have them anymore. Oh. And yeah, and I had the longest hair. This is extensions, by the way. I had the real natural long hair that came past my butt. It literally came past my butt, and I didn't know what straightener was at all. So I looked like Hermione with long hair, blonde hair, with Harry Potter's glasses on. I wanted to say that. So I didn't have friends because of how I looked when I was younger. And I used to get bullied a lot because of what I looked like or what I had or anything like that. Middle school was the worst ever. I don't like middle school at all. I was in the stage of wearing black. I was at the point already, like, I'm giving up, I am tired, I'm bullied. What's the worst for me? I had the whole, I got the idea of straightener, I saw it, I loved it, I treasured the thing. I still do. I treasure that thing like it was the holy grail. I still do. And I found what makeup was. I was not a fashionista. I was never the girly girl that spent hours on makeup. I was the girl that found ghost white foundation on and pale lips and the whole raccoon eyes. I was that girl that wore the pounds of black makeup. I'm talking black. That really midnight black. That cold black. PlayStation controller. And yeah, and I was a gamer. And that's, yeah. So a gamer. I had the whole band t-shirts going on. I had the whole ripped t-shirts, the whole tank tops, go against the school dress code and just wear tank tops and sweatshirts. And it was horrible, and I was still getting bullied for the same reasons like I was in elementary. And on top of that, my whole wardrobe, my whole sense of style back then, I was made fun of. And then 7th grade, I wrote a suicide note that I do not have anymore because I ripped it up and burned it. And I wrote a 2-page note saying let's just basically say I was done. I'm sorry, I'm the most horriblest child in the world. I'm the monster of Frankenstein. I'm sorry. And then I was ready to commit suicide until I found the band Black Veil Brides. And don't hate me because Black Veil Brides is technically old now. At the time it was brand new. It was, Andy living in Newport, Kentucky and doing his new thing and trying to start a life. It was that Black Veil Brides. It wasn't the new Hollywood new Black Veil Brides. It was the original first beginning of Black Veil Brides. I'm talking about when Andy was like 16 or 17, going on 17. And it was, that band saved me. And I know a bunch of people were like, oh, Black Veil Brides have saved so many people's lives. We've heard the story so many times, we all need to hear from you. I get it, but to me, it's a band I will listen to forever because it saved me from a really bad life. And so I technically listened to them and realized I had a purpose somewhere in the line of my life. And then that's when I got really sick, and I was in a hospital for 12 days, so I missed half of my 7th grade year. And this was at the point where I was already tired, I was fed up, I was ready to actually end it all. And I got sick, and then when I came back to school, everyone started to, like, hubbard me. I was this awkward, antisocial person, never had any physical contact with anyone, get this attention, and it was fine for my whole 8th grade year. Like, everyone's like, oh, you need us, you were a very fragile girl, you really need us. And then high school, and then you all know what high school does to an awkwardly kid here. Yeah, and it was not very pleasant, and that's where I met my son's father. And that's where I got introduced to drugs and alcohol and sex. I mean, I already had sex before high school and all that, but it was like one thing. Yeah. And that's when I got to the point where I had depression, and that's when I lost my best friend in 8th grade. I don't want to make this video so long. And it was just horrible. And coming from like a country town, like Boondocks County in Ohio, not Adams County, but Brown County, before Adams County, and being this awkwardly dark kid, listening to 80s music, 80s rock music. People still bullied me, and I was the only singing gothic emo kid until high school, and it wasn't fun. So, end of the story, I didn't have a voice. I kind of stayed to myself, and I'm still like that. It's part of my depression, it's part of my anxiety. So this is the only reason why, not the reason why I started YouTube, is because all of my past was horrible. I want to start fresh new. It was YouTube was my world. It was, besides video games, and that's it. This is my life, you know. This little box is my life, and it will always be my life. I'm 21. Technically now officially 21 years old. This little box is mine. This little box is my life for 21 years. And I get it. My whole life is like everyone else's. I hope not. It's not a great life. And yeah. And I hope people understand, like, I want to give a purpose to the world, that there is a cure from being in the past. There's a present, there's a future. And there is a cure of being depressed. There's happiness. Somewhere. But there is happiness. And it took me so long to figure out that there is happiness in this world. And it's my son. And technically he's not here right now, but will be back tomorrow. And so, yeah. So, there's always happiness somewhere, and I hope you guys don't just dump the boat and say, there's no life for me. There is a life for you somewhere. It could be in a video game world. It could be with your pet. Not that way, but loving your pet in a different way. The perfect way, not the same sicko way. There's a life in the YouTube world, like me, all that. Or go to a college and find what you really, really want to do, or be Batman, or be his psychic, Robin. Ha. But anyways, yeah. So I don't want to make this video super, super long. So that's my life, and I hope I can be a part of you too, so I can forever live my dream, my life. And I hope you guys have a great Halloween next week. Well, in 2, whatever, end of the month, end of October. And wish me happy birthday. Well, I'll be making a video on my birthday, or a couple days before my birthday. And I can't wait, because I'm officially gonna be 21, and I probably won't be drinking or anything. So, yeah. I'll probably be Batman on my birthday. But anyways, alright guys, I love you, and yeah, thank you for listening to a 17-minute video of my life. A very short edition of my life. So, love you guys, and God bless you too.